Hey, what's going on, boys? It's your boy White Belt 9 here. Scrap that.
Ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back. Horse stock is attached.
What's going on, guys? Your boy White Belt 9 here, and we're back with another video here. Banger reaction. What can I say? Uh, from Matt Galaxy. He's been popping off a little bit lately on the good old YouTube. He's got a couple more subs under his belt now. He's growing back up. I'm glad to see him actually starting to grow again, which is always a banger thing. Um, I got a lot of mucus. I don't know why. Um, All right, so he's got 8 likes on this, so it looks like the ratio has been pretty good, pretty good. I did notice that there was a little bit of lack of views on this song, but that's only on YouTube platform because over here on SoundCloud, he's gotten 71 plays, and one more like, so he had a little bit more traction on SoundCloud, which it's always okay to have different traction on different social networks because it's always based on whether the timing of it or how relevant the artist is on that platform at that time. So I guess it's all timing. And if it's just really a playable song, like are people going to replay this on YouTube or are they going to replay it on SoundCloud? What kind of song it is, if it's a YouTube or a SoundCloud song. So we're just going to listen to it. Title Against the World. Produced by AE Beats. I'm not really familiar with him. I'm assuming that just means he either bought the rights to the beat or it was a free royalty beat. Or maybe a friend made it. I don't know. So I'm going to. We don't have to go full screen. All right. So I'm assuming this is going to be somewhat of an emotional track because, he's saying against the world. I do notice that he has hashtag heart sore in there, which is another artist that Matt has been supporting. So I'm assuming he's featuring on this track in a sense. Maybe not necessarily featuring, but there'll be some mentions or maybe he'll be on it. I don't know. So we're just gonna have to find out. It looks like this little artwork here we got back here. We got a girl, we got a guy, we got a beautiful. Oh, that's a laggy mouse. All right, we got a beautiful sky. So it's a little bit of a, get you in the setting. All right, let's just start this because I'm rambling on again. This is my fourth intro try. All right, so it's a mellow kind of beat. Makes sense. Where have I heard this before? I'm like, this seems familiar. Maybe it's just that kind of, standard combo. Go for it, man. Say something. I was taking deep breaths.
Feeling doomed in his room is where the fucking bastard be. Turning all my tragedies into a fucking masterpiece.
Oh, it just comes right out with it. I just realized that was 32 seconds. This is probably the first time that he's done like a long little intro kind of thing. I mean, this isn't his longest one, obviously, but it didn't feel like it was 32 seconds. It just kind of like I was going into it pretty smoothly there. The transition was nice. Obviously, I could hear a little bit of the, I don't know if you call it lack of mic quality there, but I could obviously hear when his mic was inside the beat or on the beat. It was obviously, you know, you can tell that, but I still think the way he came in was pretty smooth. He did well with what he was working with. So he first opening bar right there. So I knew it was gonna be emotional because he talked about turn his tragedy into an effing masterpiece. So I think that's amazing right there. So this is definitely gonna be an emotional track, as in like he's against the world, he's against the odds.
Meditate daily cause I tend to overthink shit. Think I found the one, but I'm not gonna jinx it. I sink shits. When these tricks try to rhyme a wave and beats I annihilate. Make your eyes dilate. Life seems to be long until you reach your final weight. You can die a lane when my mind is in a primal state. I'm the gift of God, but a product of Satan. Dealing with the same issues that my father was facing.
See, I do like when he goes into more of these like chiller beats because I do hear a lot of him like I hear a lot of aggressive rapping from him. So when I just hear the laid back, chilled, like I'm just gonna spit some stuff on this mellow beat, I like to hear that from him. I always like to see because he's very versatile. He can go aggressive, he can go mellow like you've seen here. He can even sing on the thing. All he can mix. Obviously, we've seen him mix on Other songs, the Black Balloon reprise, or Black Balloon Challenge reprise remix. It's such a long thing, you know. And then Young Delinquents, I think it was called, or Delinquents. I'm not sure what it's called. But so obviously he's got many talents. He's made his own beats in the past, so I just like seeing him doing all sorts of things, which makes me pretty happy at the end of the day. So obviously he's talking about how he thinks he's found the one, but he doesn't want to jinx it. Again, he's going into like how he's at odds with the world. Like it seems like the world's against him, but he's making the best of it. If you get the world gives you lemons, make lemonade. There's a fork in the road. I don't know. What did they say for the fork in the road? I really don't know.
I'm the gift of God, but a product of Satan. Dealing with the same issues that my father was facing.
All right. Yeah. We started talking about God and Satan right there. So you're saying he was a product or whatever of God, but he was a spawn of Satan. And yeah, it's just I for me I get that, and it's kind of ironic, but a lot of people won't actually get that. We're just gonna move on. He's gonna talk about his father a little bit.
Dealing with the same issues that my father was facing. I have faced many lows with my thoughts in the basement, so I went to the attic. But now I'm an addict. My style can't be doctored nor bartered by patience. OCD lives with me and it slaughters my patience. Obsessing over little things I shouldn't give the.
He does have. I've noticed that. A lot of people struggle with that, and he's just kind of spinning out here. I did like the wordplay back there. Addict, like he said, had struggles in the basement, so I moved to the addict, but now I am an addict. I just love those little, whatever you call them. Those, I don't know what the right words are, but you play off another word basically.
Over little things I shouldn't give the time of day, but as the sun sets, my mind starts to find a way, redefine who I am, give myself a second chance. But inside the place full of flames where the devil dance, think it flow cold, but I'm frostbite frozen with it. How you wanna ride the soul train, but you sold your ticket, fighting my demons. They're finding a reason to hide my well-being and try to demean it. Feel stressed, Toke says she want me to smoke less. Feel stressed, Toke says she want me to smoke less.
Lost inside my head again.
Ooh.
The medicine.
All right. Interesting little switch here. So I would assume that's this other guy I was talking about. I think I'm just gonna assume, because assuming makes a yeah. Well, that's an old phrase. So Matt said his piece, and now we're gonna have a little bit of a change up in person. I'm interested in listening to this guy. I've never heard him in a hip hop sense. So we'll see what's up.
Smokeless.
Lost inside my head again. Rip open the medicine.
Dude, I know I'm pausing it a lot, but this man actually has a like 8 out of 10 voice, man. Like, jeez, like obviously Matt, his voice sounds good on it and stuff. Like, I'm not trying to put Matt down, but you could just hear a huge difference. Like, he actually just has like, I guess, a perfect voice for this beat. I would say the beat just matches right up with him. Like,
lost inside my head again. Rip open the medicine. The walls they're fucking breaking in. Still hoping that you're listening. Demons fucking creeping in. I can't see that you're reaching in. Try to be a role model, but I always reek of sin. I know you always reek of sin. I know you always reek of sin. But we are not perfect. You know what your worth is.
Did you even hear that? Did you even hear that? All right, we're gonna run through this. I'm gonna run through the whole entire thing one more time because that just sounds amazing. But did you hear how, like, when he went into like the like, he matched up the beat like it was a bum bum bum, like as he was fluctuating his voice, he was matching it up with the little beat drops that were happening in the background. Oh, dude, it just makes his it's gonna deliver his message more because it's gonna make it more like, well, obviously go with the beat. And it like
fucking breaking in, still hoping that you're listening.
So obviously he's like saying he wants to be a role model and all this, but he reeks of sin. So I mean, that's pretty much everybody. Everybody reeks of sin, and everybody wants to be the best of them. So I'm kind of interested if they'll find, because both of them are kind of having battles in this track. So I kind of want to see if there's any resolution at the end where they, or if that's a future track. I don't know. Who knows? But I want to see if they kind of resolve their issues towards the end of their verses or not.
See that you're reaching and try to be a role model, but I always reek of sin. I know you always
This
reek
part
of
right
sin.
here.
I know you always reek of sin, but we are not perfect.
Right here.
To know what your worth is.
See?
Prices love more than Louis V purses. What is your purpose? Spin it and reverse it. You're more than your surface. Never gonna force
The
this.
beat
There's never
is-
back and forth. Always equal proportions. I can see your love. There's no way to distort this. The value that you bring, I hope I can afford it. My life is a fable, bringing value to the tables.
Yo, man, you gotta think more highly of yourself, man. You kind of seem a little down on yourself, you know. You're like, or maybe he's just talking really highly of somebody else, but you know, have some confidence, man. You banging this out right now, dude. Jeez, I think you need to start writing some more tracks, dude.
Love, there's no way to distort this. The value that you bring, I hope I can afford it. My life is a fable, bringing value to the tables. We're both causing havoc, like we're Adam and Eve. No optimistic devil, so you can tame an angel. And at the end of the day, I just want to say thank you.
All right. See, like, I'd count that as resolution. Like he was like, yeah. At the end of the day, I just want to say thank you. Like, he was like, obviously he's kind of went on a little bit of a journey here. I would say this whole song's kind of like a journey through some troubles they've gone through, but I would call that resolution, or as much as I think we're gonna get in a song. So, he said thank you at the end. That's nice. So obviously he was either talking about somebody or maybe a part of himself in that verse. I just want to see if there's anything else real quick before I sum it up. Oh, I love those little hums. I think that might be it. I kind of wanted Matt to finish this up, not gonna lie. Oh shoot, what's going on here? Alright.
Hey, what's up?
Oh.
It's gotten to a point where
Oh, there's
I'm
Matt.
so happy with myself and accept myself that I'm ready to care about another person. And, like, to be honest with you, I've never felt this way about someone to this degree,
Jeez,
and
bro.
it kind of scares me because
You don't wanna
I don't want to make
mess it up.
myself in a too vulnerable position.
Oh, okay.
What I feel like is just me and her against.
Jeez, you know? That was kind of sick. I don't really know how they do that on the production side of things, but dang. Jeez. You know, Matt's got the little love in the air, you know? Obviously, he's my mate, and we've talked about this before, but just surprised for him putting it out there in his music. So he is obviously putting himself in a vulnerable position. I mean, that's what love is. You take a chance on the other person, and sometimes it doesn't work out, which really does suck and makes you not want to trust anybody ever again. Jeez, dang that. You always leave me thinking, whether it's with little messages like that in the beginning or end, or your lyrics. Jeez. So I'll just like start with a little summary of how I felt with this track. I'll give it my classic rating out of 10. I gotta remember what I gave the last one as well. Was it an 8 out of 10? 7 out of 10? The Black Balloon Reprise. I think it was an 8 out of 10. By the way, go check out my reaction. Link won't be in the description, but I mean, it was a couple of videos ago, so you could do it yourself when you hit the subscribe button with notifications on. Hey, leave a like. Hey. All right. So something I would change if I personally could like pull both of the artists back to the studio, and just say right to their faces, be like they haven't put the song out or anything. I'd be like, okay, this is what I would say. Matt at the beginning, beautiful transition. Obviously, I didn't really like I don't know if it was the mic quality or if it was on purpose, but I didn't like the whole like static that kind of came in on the track. If it was on purpose, then it's your own kind of like, you know, you dig it. but some people might not dig it, kind of thing. Which I understand if that was the case. If it was a mic quality, then I definitely understand that as well too, because we ain't working with the best equipment these days. Like you've heard my mic, you've seen my on my reaction video to the Minecraft Rage. It literally the screen was lagging and nothing I could have done about it. Um, so yeah, I don't blame you on the equipment side of things. Beautiful transition. I would have split it up a little bit more and structured it into like, I would say the second guy. I definitely would have in a future track put that man on a hook. All right, put that man on the hook. Jeez, put that man on a hook. He's just got the voice for it, and then especially a beat like this, he would kill a hook. If you put him on a hook at either the beginning or after your verse, and then we got a little repetition in there. I know that's not really how Matt likes to do his music. He likes to more just do the classical, couple verses, a back and forth between the duo on the track or the trio on the track, and then he likes to end it off. So, but if in the future you two ever do anything again, I would definitely recommend getting a hook going with that guy because that song would slap. I'm telling you, that song would bang. Like, your most popular video right now is like 500 views. That song would blow that video away. I'm telling you. And then if you did like some sort of lyric or music video follow up to that video, you would milk that thing for everything it's worth. All right. Oh man. Deep breaths, deep breaths. All right, so I would put Matt at the front still, even if we did it, even if there was a hook in there. And then after Matt, I would say do a hook of sorts. Or maybe it wouldn't even need to be a hook. It wouldn't even need to be a chorus. Just have this guy do some sort of a 4-line or 4-bar not chorus, 4-line verse. And then I would have Matt, or maybe even him. I would say he can go after that one. And then Matt again, and then end with it or something. I don't know. I would just get something like that going. I would get a bit more of a back and forth rather than the standard. I call this the standard Matt Glxy method. The standard Matt goes, somebody else goes, or somebody else goes, Matt goes. Honestly, I think Matt's gone first on almost all his tracks, though. I'm trying to think. I think on his My Name remix, he. Okay, we're not diving into this right now. Okay, God darn it, I make my videos way too long, anyways. Okay, there's my recommendation. I'm gonna give this. Ooh, this is hard. This is hard. I'm almost saying 6 out of 10, but I know I'm gonna regret it later because I literally the Black Balloon reprise. Now I would give that a 9 out of 10 because I've listened to it so much and I'm actually jamming out to it all the time. But if I gave the Black Balloon reprise that 6 or 7 out of 10, I'm pretty torn between it because I want to say 6 out of 10 because there's so much more potential for this track. But then, like, 7 out of 10 might just be the fair one. I might go a 6.8 out of 10. I don't know if that's a cop out. I mean, 6.5 would be a cop out. Honestly, leaning more towards 7 out of 10. So you know what? I'm gonna. I almost said seal the deal. I'm not sure. God dang it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna actually say what I want. At the end, I'll definitely average up your guys's with mine, and that'll be the final say. So I think on the last one, everybody decided on 8 out of 10 because there was a couple 9s, there was a couple like 4 or 6s, and there was a 10. So I was like, yeah, maybe 8 was the right one. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I really was feeling his part. That's why I was so for like get some sort of hook or something. That would bang. And then Matt's part at the like towards the start, or the way he came in and stuff, that was just banging. All right. I know most of you skipped this part anyway, so if by a chance or luck you're still here, my rating's gonna be a 7 out of 10. Bam, I said it. All right. Standards are high. They're getting higher for your videos and stuff, Matt. So impress me. All right. Maybe I'll do a thing where I put them in a playlist. I'll say songs that are 7 out of 10, songs that are 8 out of 10, songs that are 9 out of 10. And maybe I'll start doing that if I do reactions more. Guys, this has probably already been like at least 10 minutes, and I really tried to keep it under. So we're going to end it. Subscribe, notifications, all that. Check out this video. I'll try to put the link in the description if I think of it. Matt, I'm really sorry if I didn't. Although, I don't think you would have made it to the end of the video. You probably would have stopped as soon as I did my outro. And if you're still here, Matt, put down in the comments Doritos with the Dorito emoji. Just by off chance Matt is listening. All right. It'd be a real funny thing. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. It's almost 12. It's almost midnight for me, so I'm gonna get some rest. This won't be on for a couple days, so I'll see you guys later. Comment down below your rating and what do you want to see me react to in the future or do. See you guys.
Start from the ground up, turn your fucking sound up. Controversial, like to see off that loud stuff. Bitch, I'm the shit. Have you heard of spinach chip? At me, play the beat, run it back. I'm the rap athlete. This is my marathon, you cannot pass me. That's riding shotgun, passing the backseat. Got patience like I walked in the track meet. New to this place like a man on the moon, but it's no big deal. I just plan to be huge with my brand and my group. It's my group and my brand. If you're not in the crew, I hope you understand. I'm the hardest working person that I know. If you're wasting my time, then I have to go.